Hi. Hi. Paradox, shut up. Excuse me. I said move me. I'm gonna turn that off in a minute. Okay, so... Hi. Hi, everybody. So, I'm looking at this fucking thing, right? I'm looking at this fucking thing. Because it's already telling me that there's problems. We didn't have any problems yesterday. Yesterday was fine. Why are we having problems today? Is it a Monday, Wednesday, Friday sort of fucking thing? Because yesterday we didn't have any fucking problems. Yesterday was smooth sailing the entire day. There were no issues at all. Do you know what I changed since yesterday? Fucking nothing. Nothing changed. So why is it giving me issues? Why is YouTube not getting enough? And I'm kind of curious if maybe I should just stop multi-streaming if that's what's causing the problem. Because I don't know why it's doing that. Not the time for jokes. So I don't know what the issue is. Now I can see that OBS is sitting at about 9% CPU usage, and I'm looking at it right now. And I have a thing. Isa was nice enough to send me a thing that is called a source profiler. And the source profiler shows you what is currently using resources. I'm curious of a thing. We're gonna do a thing. Hi. I'm gonna do a thing. I'm not gonna be able to zoom in on things right now. I'm not... Yes, it's possible to kill the YouTube stream without killing the Twitch stream, but that kind of defeats the purpose of being able to do both. Being able to do both. Okay, that's it. That's it! It's a fucking... Turning that off for now. Thank you, Mythics, for 20 months.
Mythics game just subscribed for 20 months. 20 months.
No, I understand that, but I'm just turning it off. For now. It'll turn back on later. But for right now, I'm turning it off because I'm trying to figure out why my shit keeps breaking. Because yesterday we did not have any issues. I will ask chat if I would like help troubleshooting. Did I ask any of you to help me troubleshoot? No. No, I did not. I didn't say, hey chat, everybody shout random ideas at me. I didn't do that. So please don't do that. I even said very specifically just a minute ago that 30 random people shouting suggestions at me all at the same time is less helpful than if everyone says nothing. Because I'm suddenly having to deal with a bunch of different ideas that I don't know if any of them have anything to do with it. It gets very frustrating, very quickly. And so when you start to say random shit to me, It's very confusing, and it makes things very frustrating very quickly. Now, I wonder... That can't be the problem. That can't be the problem. Because that's never been a problem before. I've been using it for 2 years now. Why would it suddenly be a problem? Especially because, again, I'm looking at... Talaknov, thank you for the stream streak, by the way. I'm very sorry that I'm having these moments. But I'm looking at my CPU usage, right? And my chatting screen uses up 1.6%. For some reason, the loading screen animation, which isn't doing anything right now, it's just extant. Like, it doesn't do anything when it's not turned on, is using up almost as much. What is... So that's confusing. But the grand total of what I'm using up in my CPU is fuck all. Most of these things are using a 0.01 or 0.02%. A couple of them are using 0.3 or 0.4. For some reason, the little scrungly dude in the background is using a whole... Has there been an update to RTMP? Like, has this thing updated recently? When was the last time this had a release? Because maybe it's just old. Maybe it's just an old version and I need to update it. Man, I can't fucking read Japanese. Maybe it's because I'm using OBS 32 now. All the features are the same as in this old version. When did this come out? 2 weeks ago? Alright, you know what? We're gonna see if that might be an issue. Maybe that's an issue. Maybe that's what the problem is. I don't fucking know. Okay. It's less of a nobody say anything, and I just don't need people to shout suggestions is all. Talking is fine. Shouting suggestions isn't. You know? I'm kind of curious. So the last version that I was using is very old. It's from over a year. It's from 2 years ago. Is the version of multi-RTMP that I was using. So maybe the issue is RTMP. It is fun as fuck. Maybe the issue is RTMP. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to end stream again, right? I'm going to end stream and I'm going to update this thing. And then I'm going to try again and see if that might be the issue. Okay? So we're going to see if that might be the issue. Is maybe the problem is the plugin. Maybe the problem is the plugin, and the plugin is doing a bunch of work because it's a plugin for an old version of OBS, and we're using a newer version of OBS. And this one is 2 years old, so maybe that's the fucking issue. just gonna. So I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna end stream, and I'll be right back. I'll be back.